Video Phantom! Scary stories!
Before we begin, please make sure you visit our Video Phantoms website every day and check out all of the new content and cool stuff we have for you over there. Also, make sure you subscribe to the channel so you won't miss whenever we upload next. With that being said, let's grab your popcorn and enjoy the video.
8-year-old Lily Johnson had a vivid imagination, often weaving intricate tales that fascinated her classmates and baffled her teachers. Yet, among her myriad stories, one stood out, her tales of her imaginary friend, Grimbold, a friendly monster who lived in the woods behind her house. Lily's parents, Mark and Emily, were used to their daughter's creativity. They'd smile indulgently when she described Grimbold's adventures and the peculiar games they played. But as the months passed, the stories became more detailed and insistent. Grimbold says he likes the smell of Mommy's cookies. Lily would chirp during dinner. Or, Grimbold told me not to be scared of the dark because he's always watching over me. Emily chuckled, tousling Lily's curls. Such a vivid imagination, sweetie. But remember, Grimbold isn't real. Lily would frown at this. He is real, Mommy. He says you just can't see him because you don't believe. The Johnsons' home bordered a dense forest, its tall, ancient trees casting long shadows across their backyard. Despite the occasional warnings about wild animals, Lily spent many afternoons exploring the edges of the woods, always under the pretense of playing with Grimbold. One evening, as twilight set in and the forest grew dark, Lily begged to stay out just a bit longer. Please, Mommy, Grimbold wants to show me something. Mark, ever the cautious parent, agreed but insisted she take a lantern and be back before it got too dark. Reluctantly, Emily consented, watching as her daughter disappeared into the woods, her small figure swallowed by the encroaching shadows. The minutes ticked by slowly. Emily's concern grew with each passing moment, her motherly instincts screaming that something was amiss. Just as she was about to call out, Lily emerged from the trees, her face glowing with excitement. Grimbold showed me his home. It's beautiful, Mommy. There's a big cave with sparkling stones and a river that glows in the dark. Mark exchanged a worried glance with Emily. That's quite a story, Lily. But you know you shouldn't go too far into the woods. Lily nodded solemnly. I know, Daddy, but Grimbold keeps me safe. One stormy night, as the rain pounded against the windows and thunder rumbled in the distance, Lily woke with a start. The house was dark and silent, save for the occasional creak of the old wooden floors. Unable to sleep, she crept downstairs to find comfort in the kitchen's warm glow. As she reached for a cookie, a soft voice whispered from the shadows, Lily, come play with me. Startled, Lily turned to find Grimbold standing in the doorway. His fur was damp, and his glowing yellow eyes seemed to absorb the flickering candlelight. Grimbold, you scared me, Lily giggled, though her voice trembled slightly. I'm sorry, Lily. I just wanted to see you, Grimbold said, his voice like a gentle breeze rustling through the trees. Come with me. I have something special to show you. Despite the late hour and the storm raging outside, Lily's curiosity overcame her fear. She slipped on her rain boots and followed Grimbold into the forest, the lantern swinging in her small hand. As they ventured deeper into the woods, the familiar path grew wild and overgrown. Lily's heart pounded in her chest, but Grimbold's reassuring presence kept her calm. They finally arrived at a large ancient oak tree. Its gnarled branches twisted towards the sky, and at its base was a hidden door, barely visible beneath the thick vines. This is my home, Grimbold said, pushing open the door with his massive paw. Inside, the tree was hollow, its walls adorned with luminescent moss that cast a soft, eerie glow. Lily gasped in wonder. It's beautiful, Grimbold. The monster grinned, his sharp teeth gleaming. I knew you'd like it. Now come inside. There's something I need to show you. Hesitantly, Lily stepped inside the tree. The air was cool and damp, and the soft glow of the moss illuminated the space. At the center of the room was a small pool of water, its surface shimmering with an unnatural light. This is the heart of the forest, Grimbold explained. It keeps our world and yours connected. But it's in danger, Lily. There are forces that want to destroy it, and only you can help protect it. Back at home, Mark and Emily were growing increasingly worried about Lily's obsession with her imaginary friend. She spent more and more time in the woods, often returning home with strange, unexplainable items, glowing stones, peculiar feathers, and other oddities. One evening, after Lily had gone to bed, Mark voiced his concerns. Emily, Something's not right. Lily's been acting strange, and those things she brings back, they're not normal. Emily sighed, rubbing her temples. I know, Mark, but what can we do? We've taken her to therapists, but they all say the same thing. It's just her imagination. Mark shook his head. What if it's not? What if there's something in those woods? One night, as Emily was tucking Lily into bed, her daughter looked up at her with wide, fearful eyes. Mommy, Grimbold says there's a bad man coming. He wants to hurt the heart of the forest. Emily frowned. A bad man? Who, Lily? Lily shook her head, tears welling up. I don't know, but Grimbold says we have to stop him. Emily hugged her daughter tightly. It's okay, sweetie. It's just a bad dream. But deep down, Emily couldn't shake the feeling that there was more to Lily's words. A week later, Mark and Emily were awoken in the middle of the night by the sound of shattering glass. Mark grabbed a flashlight and hurried downstairs, with Emily close behind. In the living room, they found a man dressed in dark, ratty clothing, ransacking their belongings. He turned to face them, his eyes wild and frenzied. Where is it? He snarled. Where's the heart? Mark stood protectively in front of Emily. Get out of our house. The man lunged at Mark, knocking him to the ground. As they struggled, Emily grabbed a heavy vase and smashed it over the intruder's head. He collapsed in a heap, unconscious. Emily called the police, her hands shaking as she recounted the events. When they arrived, they found no trace of the man, only the mess he had left behind. The next day, Lily seemed unusually quiet. She sat at the kitchen table, her eyes fixed on the woods outside. Lily, what's wrong? Emily asked gently. Grimbold says the bad man is still out there. He's after the heart, and he won't stop until he gets it. Mark and Emily exchanged a worried glance. It was becoming clear that Lily's imaginary world was far more real than they had ever believed. Determined to protect their daughter and uncover the truth, Mark and Emily decided to venture into the woods with Lily. They followed her as she led them deeper into the forest, past the familiar trails and into the heart of the unknown. As they walked, the trees seemed to close in around them, their branches whispering secrets. The air grew colder, and a sense of foreboding settled over them. Finally, they arrived at the ancient oak tree. Lily pointed to the hidden door at its base. This is Grimbold's home. Mark and Emily stared in disbelief. The door was real, just as Lily had described. With a deep breath, they pushed it open and stepped inside. Inside, the tree was just as Lily had described, glowing moss, a shimmering pool, and an otherworldly beauty that took their breath away. At the center of the room stood Grimbold, his presence both terrifying and reassuring. Welcome, Grimbold said, his voice echoing through the chamber. You finally believe. Mark stepped forward, his voice trembling. What is this place? This is the heart of the forest, Grimbold explained. It connects our world and yours, and it is in grave danger. The man who attacked you is part of a group that seeks to destroy it and harness its power for their own gain. Emily's eyes widened. How can we stop them? Grimbold looked at Lily. With your help, you have the gift to protect the heart, but it will not be easy. The days that followed were a blur of preparation and training. Grimbold taught Lily and her parents how to harness the magic of the forest to protect the heart and themselves. One night, as they were practicing, the intruder returned, this time with reinforcements. A group of men, armed and dangerous, stormed the woods, intent on destroying the heart. A fierce battle ensued. Grimbold and the Johnsons fought valiantly, using their newfound powers to fend off the attackers. The air crackled with energy, and the ground trembled beneath their feet. In the midst of the chaos, Lily stood at the edge of the pool, her hands raised towards the glowing water. She chanted the words Grimbold had taught her, calling upon the ancient magic of the forest. A brilliant light erupted from the pool, enveloping Lily and spreading outwards, consuming the attackers and driving them back. The forest came alive, its trees and creatures joining the fight to protect their home. When the dust settled, the intruders were gone, their plans thwarted. The forest was safe, and the heart continued to glow with its magical light. Grimbold turned to the Johnsons, his eyes filled with gratitude. You have saved the heart and our world. Thank you. Lily smiled, her face glowing with pride. We did it, Grimbold. Mark and Emily hugged their daughter tightly, tears of relief streaming down their faces. They had faced their fears, uncovered the truth, and emerged victorious. In the weeks that followed, life slowly returned to normal. The forest remained a place of wonder and magic, its secrets known only to those who believed. Lily continued to visit Grimbold, their bond stronger than ever. She had learned that imagination was a powerful gift, one that could bridge worlds and protect the things she loved most. Mark and Emily, too, had learned to see the world through new eyes. They had discovered that sometimes the most incredible stories are the ones we can't see with our eyes, but feel with our hearts. And so, the Johnsons lived happily, their lives forever touched by the magic of the forest and the friendship of a brave little girl and her imaginary monster.
Hey, what's up, guys? This your boy Corn318. I hope you enjoyed the video. Please like this video and subscribe to my channel. It really helps me to grow. And guys, if you really enjoyed the video, please give it a share on social media, Facebook, Twitter, wherever you guys be hanging out at the most. It really helps, and I appreciate it, guys. Also, my goal is to reach at least 1 million loyal subscribers over the next 5 years. Guys, I'm going to give it everything I got and go hard as I can. Hopefully it pays off for me, guys. And y'all going to be a big part of that. And as I grow, you guys will be rewarded for a lot of stuff for helping me participating. And just a token of my appreciation, guys, the least I can do. Also, guys, make sure you go down in the video description and click the links. Visit all my websites. I put hella work into these websites, man. Getting them built up, jam-packed with content just for you guys. You know, we got videos, we got the hottest trending offers online. I'm talking about everything, guys. Everything from education, teaching you how to make $1,000 a day online. Like, man, guys, everything that you can think of is on there. So, guys, make sure you go over there, check it out. Click links, watch videos, do your thing, man. I really want you guys to enjoy. I worked hard on it, and I want you guys to really enjoy it, man. So, yeah. Also, guys, while you're down there in the description, make sure you go and check out my other channels. I got links to all of them down below. I worked hard on these channels, guys. I worked hard on my websites. I worked hard on everything for you guys. Make sure you join my Facebook groups. I got Facebook groups set up for every channel that I got, guys. I'm trying to go global, man. You feel me? It's the family, man. This Rich Founders, man. I want y'all to be part of Rich Founders. Y'all part of the family, man. This a mafia, you feel me? Going worldwide with this shit. But anyway, man, I love you guys. Y'all be blessed, stay safe, and I'll see you in the next one.